Hello, I am Becca Down and I will be starting my digital literacy project or showing what I've done so far. So for my project I decided to do Photoshop, and I guess what I'll show you today is some of the simple color change or picture changing tools that I've learned so far, as well as how to take a picture out of its own background. So I'll start here. We have brightness and contrast, which as you can see is pretty self-explanatory. They change the picture's brightness and contrast. And then we have curves, which can change darks and lights depending on how you bend this curve here. I'm going to leave this like this to make the figure brighter. We have color balance, which can change the tint of the whole picture based on how you move these dials. I'm going to make mine a little bit more red so that the thing is tinted more red. Here we have the black and white, which can change how dark certain colors are within the picture. So if you move this towards the dark side, all the reds will be more darker rather than lighter. I'm gonna leave mine in the middle. Then we have any photo filters. As you can see, this can make it more sepia toned, and I'm gonna leave that off. Get rid of that one. So that's basically all the basic tools that are important to learn when you're first starting out with editing pictures. Over here in the corner, as you can see, is our editing system. Every time you make a change to a photo, it creates a new layer. So here, when I created the sepia tone, I can get rid of it by clicking out of this eye. Each one that I made can be taken out with the eye in the corner. I'm going to have all of them except for the sepia. I'm actually going to delete that one. So now we can start with cutting the picture out of its background. I'm going to start by changing it back to back to color, and then I'm going to take the quick selection tool, which make sure it's on plus, which will work to take out the figure from the background. Photoshop's tool does its best to line up with the figure and everything that looks the same. Obviously it's not perfect, so then I go over to the minus sign and I can get rid of that by using this tool over here. It subtracts your selection to get it how you want it to be. Now that I have it how I want, I'm going to click Refine Edge, which will show me the selection I've made without the background. So here I'm going to show you how to use these radiuses and how to make the edge look smoother. By using Smart Radius and changing that up a little bit, you can see that the edges either get lighter or try to fade into itself. Here we would smooth the edge in order to make it seem not as choppy. Then I'm going to shift the edge inward so it doesn't look so sharp. Oh, and something I forgot, if you have figures with like hair, like this one does, if you take your tool and go around it like this, Photoshop will automatically try to pick out what is hair and what isn't. Here's the contrast tool just to make the edges appear more. And then I'm just going to click OK, which brings back our edges. I'm going to make a new layer and put it before over here. Come on. And then I'm going to click, wait a second, With that done, we can now just grab the cutout and pull it out of the background. And it has the effect of showing the background there and making it seem more popping out. So that's what I've learned so far in Photoshop.